Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public...
Tough living here.
Whoa! Now that is a So, this ship of yours, does it take Okay, no problem. Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition.
I am reading higher than normal gravity here.
Hope you are prepared for a workout.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time.
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here. Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Star Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. You're good to go. All clear to land.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
The Free Star Rangers.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Well, they sure as hell look like fighting men to me. Go see for yourself. They headed into the canyons back behind the house. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
We are in your hands now, Deputy.
That's the idea. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon.
It is unfortunate there is no safer route. We should take our time and step carefully.
Me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Hey! Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
It would seem that a fall is not the only thing that can kill you. I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue. Blowing off some... Are you prepared to die?
Grab some cover!
Rainforest! Is that for selling later, or... personal use?
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not waiting to snipe at us. Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Being a mother means I don't get as much field work as I used to. Get ready! Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls. Hey! Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Being a mother means I don't get as much field work as I used to.
Is that for selling later or personal use?
You're a natural tracker. You smell that? I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
Let us hope they are not waiting just on the other side of this cave.
Rangers get in our way, then they get what they deserve. Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
It seems we have found our quarry.
Okay.
That's none of your damn business. You think you're in a position to make demands? Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? If you think I give a damn about the Freestar Rangers, then you've got no idea who you're dealing with. Matter of fact, that just makes it even more fun. Air 'em out, boys! We've been found out! Don't let them leave here alive!
One down. Take no best shot.
Just give up already!
I don't... I can't do this!
Take what you must.
that was a
Leave
lot
the rest
rougher
for
than I
the scavengers.
Let's talk.
There might be something of value here.
Deals double damage to target with full health. Oh, that's pretty good for, yeah.
Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? So I have no way of knowing if there aren't more coming. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun nearby. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Let me see something real quick. sorry. I'm just trying to get some shit settled in. Not quite sure if my mic's working right now.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Check. And I have a fan on, so I would like to figure out.
Lifting off now.
So crazy.
Hell of a view from here. 3 spacers got the drop on me. Flipped the table. Found a good use for a butter knife. Dull, but surprisingly effective.
I was on an outpost and then a predator burst in. It was all jaws and
This is Freestar Collective Space.
everyone freaked
All
out.
we scan your ship.
2 shots and I went back to my sandwich.
Nice, but still.
That's
butter
all we
knife.
need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
You win this round, Andre.
Ooh. No one cares. Oh. It's too much fun. Jedi, it's too much fun, eh?
All right, I'll admit it.
Hey, Deputy.
Better this than being some dust wrangler.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work,
Oh,
they turned to
jeez.
threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? I had a feeling you were no stranger to combat. Good thing, too, given the turn of events.
Interesting.
Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? All right. Says here the thief had help from someone inside Hope Tech. Ain't much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
Won't be a problem. I'll do what I have to do. What can you tell me about Ron Hope? Council of Governors? Won't be a problem. If you're like me and I am ascended, then you know what Ron Hope
Good.
is.
The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Yes, you need me? That is all? Or did you need something?
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask. You might find it absurd, but honestly, the Lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people, present company included. It has been a very long time since I have been someplace that could possibly feel like home. There are worlds beyond count out there, but that feeling is rare and precious. I have done so in the past, when necessary, but I am not the best pilot, and it seems prudent to apply my skills where they are most useful. Lately, that means aiding you. And that, I think, has worked out very well. Honestly, I cannot answer that.
Oh,
So many years have been driven by survival in intense circumstances. Leisure time has been in short supply. And I suppose I have conditioned myself to not think about it much. I do enjoy combat training, though I suppose that is hardly the answer you are looking for. You have given me something to consider. Thank you for that. I hope that was informative. Right.
Not everyone gets to say they work at the Rock.
There are worlds to conquer.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
It's really an honor to be able to be helping. You should try Filburn's beer. It's brewed in the city and it ain't bad.
Ah, the new deputy. Take care of yourself out there.
The Settled Systems News Network. News you can trust.
Seems like a very odd way to do this. Okay. Oh. Okay, then I guess we're good. Yeah, very interesting. You have to pretend like you're making a party to see if your mic's working.
It would be understandable if you
Get used to it.
did extra time to rest.
The services tech is in the hut up at the front.
Prepare for liftoff.
Something bothering you, Andreja? Yes, looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it? Surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current mood from afar. Comes with the territory, I suppose. Care to share your troubles? I am concerned with how the rest of Constellation perceives my
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing,
Honestly, I think you're being a bit paranoid. Everyone I've spoken to has nothing but complimentary things to say about
Please
you.
maintain your current course
If
while we
that is
scan your
truly
ship.
the case, why do I often find myself excluded from other members' activities and gatherings?
All clear to land at home.
Having someone from House Varun among us is a new experience. I'm certain they're unsure if you even wish to be approached at all. Give them time, Andreja. They'll come around.
Seals are tight.
I
We're done.
promise.
Give me a second, bathroom break.
That was quite a leap.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get any ideas. This old girl and I have been through a lot together. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one.
Not the most exciting work I can think of.
Shotgun?
Thanks. That should get me home.
Alright.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
You're right.
take prisoners.
Just try and escape.
Taking hull damage.
They've restored their weapons.
This is very fast. Was not expecting it to be that fast.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hometown.
Landing gear's ready.
Smugglers always like to use Hope-Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Oh, same as usual. Except now all she knows is
Excuse me.
a fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand, most of it.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? I can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me. Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
I have never liked Hope Tech ships. Though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder of Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't worry alone. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Hard to get better prices for a hauler.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Weekly dust except for the factory.
Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Dad, good to see you. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's the spirit. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Hmm? Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
If more people know about the theft, your chances of learning something useful will improve. Someone might have seen the thief and could identify them.
I considered that, but in the end, I deemed it too great a risk. I've chosen to place my faith in the Freestar Rangers instead. I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope. There's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
It looks like on the Starborn playthrough when you send like you get elevated.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
Nope. You should talk to your boss about that one.
Folks from all over the Freestar Collective come here looking for work.
Just keep it holstered, and we'll get along fine.
Yes?
No.
Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass. I didn't start this way. So now you may be thinking this place is lots of customers pass. Music to my ears.
Give me money. Wait a Uno momento, I will retrieve my... Peso. Well, hello. Sorry. I just got pizza, so I'm taking a little food break. But I feel you. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get to Shattered Space. I don't know what mission's gonna queue it. Just kind of going in blind, so I send it. I guess it's pretty good. I mean, had some mic issues earlier, but figured that out. How are you doing? Good. Of course.
Ron hopes the best thing that's happened to us.
Why
I
did
have
I ever
Space
take
Marines.
this? Why?
I just did a playthrough on High on Life because I've never played it before. That was pretty fun. I used to play Diablo. I haven't really gotten back into it yet. Kind of really getting back into streaming since my last
Will you be taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
The internet just sucked at the last place I was at, so I wasn't even able to really stream. I was really sad. It sucked.
Hope you've enjoyed your stay here. Get the hell out.
I mean, personally, I really prefer
this right here is my cat.
Has Cora ever mentioned what type of
What
weapons
kind of games do you like to?
in particular fighting
you like to
style,
watch?
perhaps?
No, because she's 12.
She could make a very skilled fighter. The sooner she begins learning, the better.
In general, maybe just like a couple of years.
Offering to train her.
Trying to figure it out.
I believe some of the things I have learned about close combat could be useful to her.
I would. So,
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
Well, I guess your most favorite game to watch, or what? Are you talking about mine, or? I mean,
landing site's clear. All green here.
oh my. That I've ever played.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. To no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
There was a few games that made me feel the way Mass Effect did. And I really enjoyed that game. But the game I probably replayed
There's
the
far more
most
about what you take with you when you leave Neon
is
than what you
probably
bring in.
The Last of Us. both of them. Love it. Played it on every different.
The act. Snippers picked up the
I
Aurora
just
here
like.
the second you step through.
I don't know.
Right. Get up slowly and turn around. Try to run.
Yeah, I would have to say it's probably a tie between the first Mass Effect, the first two Mass Effects, not the last one. We just played Andromeda and finished out. And The Last of Us, because Naughty Dog is awesome. I really enjoyed Cyberpunk. I didn't get to do a stream on that one.
There is little question.
I've kind of fallen out of anime.
I don't care who you work for.
In
You can't
recent
just...
years.
You're
I
the
did
rookie,
go back
aren't
and
you?
watch the animated Berserk series, so that was pretty cool.
The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you
Why,
were
what's up?
following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. You're not listening. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
You should take his words to heart.
My Discord's the same as my my Twitch handle.
Good.
Consider whether your obligation to the Rangers outweighs whatever may usually pass for justice in Neon.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Come on. That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in here. One, you don't mess with Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-world. But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Hey, Billy. Got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Check. Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need?
Yeah, it's 00. It's not. Oh.
A stolen Hope-Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. Know what I mean?
Everything in Neon has a price.
What you got? Easy wire. Here you are.
Guess you're thinking about Ranger stuff, huh? Credits ain't really what I need. There is something you could do for me.
If you ask me, there are better uses for credits.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
An all too familiar story in this city.
Yeah, but I never thought I'd be part of one of those stories. Did my best to stay out of trouble, but... found me anyway. From where I'm standing, seems like our problems are intertwined like a couple of fuel lines in a thruster assembly. Maybe I can make an exception. I'm still willing to talk. Okay. Try, right? The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Well, what about me? You just gonna leave me twisting in the wind here?
If I were you, I'd get the hell out of Neon and start over somewhere else.
I've heard some small predators can mimic other animals to track their prey. Yeah, I swear to God, if I end up on some far-off planet and I hear my own voice,
Be careful around here.
Yeah, you look strange and tough.
Where the fun never stops. In the city that...
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
Oh, great. A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. Wow. Good for you. If that was supposed to impress me, it didn't. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay? That's unfortunate, but I don't know anything about it. Can't say I'm surprised, though. You know how it is out here. The strong take what they want from the weak.
You're real cold-blooded, aren't you? If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. It's not that simple. Yeah, I hope so. What? No, that's not true. This isn't getting us anywhere. I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger, then I can't trust anyone, right? I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone can crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Oh. You're welcome. Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite. You got what you wanted. Now leave me alone.
You try a velocity yet? It'll change your life. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart. Story of my life.
Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble.
Ah, Neon. Instant sensory overload.
Ryujin Industries still care about the profits or
Say the word, and we shall be on our way.
Engines purring. Let's do this.
Something bothering you, Patricia? Yes, actually. I am surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current mood. Search completed. Comes with the territory, I suppose. Care to share your troubles? I am concerned with how the rest of Constellation perceives my presence, regardless of how I present myself. Everyone I've spoken to has nothing but complimentary things to say about you. If that is truly the case, why do I often find myself excluded from other members' activities and gatherings? Having someone from House Varun.
Good to see you.
Diego Monroe, at your service.
Hey there, Deputy.
New deputy, huh? Honor to have you.
Our newest deputy. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think? Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful? Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find. You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the canteen.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech? Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress. You're off to a good start, but that's all it is, a start. What did you learn from this starship thief? Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I could give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move. Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the First. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there. Your priority is to gather more intel about the First. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
You're probably looking for Mary.
Excuse me.
No.
seems to be where we left it.
Let's put this bird into space.
Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Please respect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you.
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation. Yep, I'm pretty well caught up on things. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
That's generally what's happening.
Well, every ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, Deputy. Now, just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with.
It'd be enough to
Hey
know
there,
that the Rangers
Ari.
are keeping an eye
Working
on us.
hard or
But to have it
hardly
be my own
working?
husband, so comforting.
Hey, Chief. A little more of the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
You catch my Ben nodding off. Give him a good smack for me. The man...
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues. I'll take your word for it. So who's the suspect you're after? Former soldier, huh? They say war changes people forever. Makes me sad, the thought of soldiers who come home and don't fit in anymore. The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her? That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on. Okay, give me just a minute here. Maya Cruz. Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz. If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman. I guess it's possible. Maybe I can give you another option. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start. You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
Maybe I should have just gone to Aquila City.
Violence. He tried to administer a medication. I spoke to the patient. Catalina Rivera. And calmed her down. She agreed to take the medication. Nurse Onimus then filed a report that the patient in VIP was found in the off-limits area. Patient identified as Catalina Rivera was found to be in the Serve shuttle and was asked to return to her room. Patient cooperated and apologized, explaining she had become lost. Catalina is sus as fuck. Patient filed a complaint and insisted on speaking to security about a lack of personalized attention and to inform us that her symptoms were not being taken seriously enough. I informed the patient that this was a medical matter and not a security issue. Patient said she was aware of that, but did not feel medical staff were listening to her concerns and had nowhere left to turn. I spent an hour listening to the patient, which seemed to calm her down. Candace Doolin is a Karen. Nothing more. Catalina Rivera seems to be our sus.
pilot that before we are discovered.
If you need assistance, please see Ari Miller at the desk.
Really hope someone comes to take a look at me soon.
Running this facility is a challenge, even when there isn't a challenge.
Assuming all systems are nominal, we are ready to depart.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Another jump down.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Take that, Miss Morgan.
Sarah, please. Good work dealing with those merchants in Freestar Space. report. They sent thanks. Good job.
Good job. That's it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Although, you might want to
Board
run
is
the
clear.
report through
We're
spell
done.
check first. But that's all.
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or...
Do not like it. Stiffens the joints, lowers reaction times. Crystals must be valuable to have warranted such an elaborate mining operation.
trying to take a little too much damage. Literally.
Damage.
No matter how complex, robot behavior is programmed, and therefore predictable. I find that reassuring. Spending time in a geode in space was not on my to-do list today, but it is very impressive.
Oh no. Oh. Hold on.
Hi.
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I have to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
Can you get that done? Crystals must be valuable to have warranted such an elaborate mining operation. No matter how complex, robot behavior is programmed, and therefore predictable. I find that reassuring. Spending time in a geode in space was not on my to-do list today, but it is very impressive.
minutes, and I think it's time for a break. But I got Mike set up. I know what to do here.